finna go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. He was a machine for them last week with several touchdowns, on top of triple digits receiving. It's the Jets and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his 3rd season now out of the University of Alabama. Throwing to start here is Tua. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Tua. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor, and it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be caught? No. They say it's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by the former 3rd-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time, as he makes that stop look easy. Play action. It's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Dillon. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A.J. Dillon, his first touchdown here of the campaign. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Drive there on just 4 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It returns it right back to Samuel. Touchdown, Bengals. Deebo Samuel from 13 yards out. And the Bengals have moved out in front.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And oh, that is going to be a safety. The New York set to take the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Tua going to throw. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And yet again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back to Taylor on first down. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. Dancing to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Wilson. He's got the connection to Moore. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. The Jets are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sky Moore with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to move back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 2. And after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On second down, it's Taylor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. "35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it.
We'll start with an AFC East battle down in South Florida. Buffalo at Miami. And it's the Dolphins who have the lead in that one. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Lions out on top. 3 touchdown passes there for Jalen Hurts. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. So here are the Jets now to take over. They played the Browns last week, got the victory in that game, and so far so good as they've got the lead here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 4 yards remain for second down. Now Wilson. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Up the middle, here's Taylor. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Deebo Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one, and in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
Now Wilson on first down. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Montez Sweat with a tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw taken in by Samuel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jets will take over. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Quick. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. On the move past the 40. Down the left sideline. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Deebo Samuel, 29 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Wilson to throw. It's the tight end, Kelce. Touchdown, Jets. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So now the Bengals down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Tua. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua. And that's complete to McKenzie. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Tua to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
McCaffrey running up. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Jets, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
I'm the best, and the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know he missed the know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till I can stun and do it. I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it,